One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Rice Owls and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards. Where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And we get a look at C.J. Carr, right on target last time out, completing better than 70% and a 300-yard day. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start on offense. The official. For the deal, and the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Running inside, it's Mobley. Got a little grass. At 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Rolled his way into the end zone.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Owls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And onto the field comes Jacurri Brown. And what a matchup it's going to be, because Leonard Moore is one of the top cover guys in all of college football. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Run inside. It's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the move, it's Jackson. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He wants to change this route. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Right down the middle. Got him in the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Here's Carr to throw. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Flips it out in the flat. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Gives it on the option. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Might be changing the route. Carr. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Makes the grab. It's Graham. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
This This offense is on fire, man. Back-to-back plays, completely going across the field. Now set up in a goal-to-go situation. Now
trying to get it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The run inside. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
Throwing right. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on for a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They go right back to him. Maybe some room here. Lowers those pads. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perez. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The defense changing the play. Throwing, Carr. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Makes the catch. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it out. It's Lane. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And he gets home again. Continue production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Wants to bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback may change this route. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Oh, they're after him, and they got him.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barres. And they're able to get him down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr fires to the big fella. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Complete. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it. It's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time. One more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Tennessee taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey, guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half they have got to be more balanced offensively. The running game has been reliable here in the first half, but now their opponents are stacking the box on defense. It is crucial they get the pass game going, get those guys out of the box, and force them to cover downfield. A more balanced attack is essential to start the third quarter.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
He's going to throw deep right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Brown will throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Williams. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Finds his tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Brown wants to pass. Looking to buy time. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Owls come to the line, needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Catches it at the 15. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Special teams proving to be special.
And the highlights just keep coming for the squad, man. Adding a punt return now. Like, they've shown you everything all day. Now they show you this. An utter beatdown, but nice job catching the football, staying aggressive, good blocking, and just, man, oh, man, this has been a rough day for the other sideline.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing, Carr. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Making side adjustments here. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Running inside, it's Mobley. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The give as they work on that clock. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again. plows through the defense. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's almost